All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here at the amazing Vaden Chevy in Pooler, Georgia. This place is incredible. Up here all the time. It's right outside of Savannah. If you're ever in the area, this place you want to go. And definitely check out what they're offering. And here what we have is we have a new 2025. This is a Z71 Trailboss with the 5.3. Okay, so this is that combo people want. Now you can also get it with the Duramax like we have in this RST that I just got done reviewing. And then actually when I'm done reviewing this one, I'm gonna do a comparison video between these two so you can see the differences. That'll be another video, but we're gonna look at this guy right now. So what do you get when you dive into this truck here? Well, first of all, you got nice big red tow hooks being a Trailboss. You get this blacked out front end. Now being a Trailboss on a custom, now you can get a Trailboss in an LT also. The RST is more of an LT trim, so you get some upgrades. But in a custom level, which is a lower trim, you're still getting halogen bulbs. Okay, easy fix with putting LED bulbs in there, but you are going to get halogen bulbs in it. But you do get the factory lift, the 2-inch lift from the factory on this thing automatically, and you get the G80 rear locker, and you get all the bells and whistles that come with that Trailboss package we'll talk about that we like. But this is it right here. It's the Z71 and Trailboss package, so you get both in this thing. And Rancho type shocks is what we got on there right there for you. GM does the bed layout better than anybody. 3 tie downs in all 3 corners, or all 4 corners have 3 tie downs each. You got 120 volt power back there, which is going to be capped at 400 watts because it is not a hybrid. And you have your bed lights in here already. Now, and here again, the custom, you do not get the sliding rear window like you do on the LT version right there. So again, some little changes. This one does have the upgraded tires that you go to a bigger package for. We got the stake pocket exhaust on the back, again, based on the custom trim and functional capable. We do get the damp tailgate, as you see, and everything's set up. This one does not have a bed liner in it. I'm all right with that because the bed mat's more important to me than anything is. But nice light tailgate, real simple, functional. Got your hitch set up on there. Everything that you're looking for is here with it. Love this tire combo. We have those same tires on Tina's ZR2, and I'm really digging them a lot. I like what they are. I like what they're doing here. You're not getting color matched handles, and you're not getting color matched fender or mirrors on here because again it is a simpler trim design on this thing. But you are with the Trailboss, you do not get the front valence. Here's a way to take a good look at the difference. Here's a red Trailboss like what we're looking at, parked next to a standard 4x4. This is a 4x4, but now the difference here is this one will not have a 2-speed transfer case because it is not a Z71 or a Trailboss, so you do not get a 2-speed transfer case, and you can see the height difference that 2-inch lift provides. Then you can see the difference in the grille design on both of these here and see what the layout is on here. Now it's interesting here that we get some different versions. This being based on an LT, I'm assuming this is based on an LT, we're getting that grille there, where here we get the Chevy emblem grille. Here you're getting the LED lights. Here you're getting the halogens. See the difference? This is, let's just show it to you, but I'm 99% sure we are based on an LT version here for you. So if we come around here and see LT, okay? So there's some of your differences, but here you get with the LT, you get these color matched handles and the auto lock and the color matched mirrors, okay? And you get the hood with the Chevy bow tie rather than the standard Chevrolet hood. You get LED lights there, and you get fog lights down here. You don't get those on the custom Trailboss. You can see the differences here. So some things you're giving up, but on the same note, when we look at the prices of this, we put this into perspective. Custom Trailboss 4-wheel drive, 5-liter V8, and we come in at $55.90. They got a sticker on here with some extra stuff. None of this means anything to me. But this is what matters to me right here. $55,590. So $56,000 for this one, with the only option being the 5.3 upgrade to this. Now, give you an example. What do we say it was? I'm curious. I just looked. I know $55,500. If we come over here and look at this, which is basically the same truck, but in an LT version, it probably has a couple options on it. This is the LT version, 5.5, same motor in this one. And we go through some of this, and you see 58.8 for this, plus the option of that motor. You see some options, they only got a couple options on here, but even if you were to take 58.8, add that in plus destination, you can see that you're about $5,000 more for the LT trim, somewhere in there, ballpark it either way. This one's got some extra options, but you can see, so you have to decide if that $5,000 is worth it for you for fog lights, LEDs here, the color matched here, color matched channels, and some of the bells and whistles you get with it. So again, things you got to take into consideration for yourself. But right here, this would be the one I would go with, and I would put LED headlight or LED bulbs inside of that thing and be happy, because what we love the most in here is the interior setup. Now that LT has got a total different interior. It's the same as this. Now again, I'm gonna do a comparison between these two trucks, so I don't wanna give too much away right now and make that video irrelevant, but you can see the interior of this one. Whole different world, including the seating position, from what we have over here on this one. When we look at this one inside, complete different world, okay? So understand that. Now, as we're looking at this here, so basically we covered the outside. There's your setup on it. Tailgate step is already in there, bed step in there for you. Everything is set. We go through the back end. These are all basically the same. They're simple, cloth interior. Now, this one does not give you the tray the GM makes right here that goes in. There's a tray that mounts right on those and sits here. Okay, you can buy it, and you can buy aftermarket ones that are even better, but you can get a tray that goes right on here. This has got 2 USB ports, and it has air vents. We got double mat pockets on both sides. Sweet, simple, functional, easy. We do not in this one get the cubbies in the seats. That is a bummer. I like those cubbies a lot. That is definitely a bummer. Wish that had those in there. But again, when you start doing the math on the money, you got to figure out and see what's most important to you. Here we're not getting any soft touch. This is more plastic kind of setup. A little bit here, but pretty much hard plastic. This is based on a work truck style with the capabilities, and that's where the beauty of this truck is, and where it shines is in its capabilities and its beautiful setup inside. Same thing here too. We got our 40 part of the 60-40 split. Sweet, simple, easy. I do love that we got AC vents back here though too, and we got our cup holders, all that stuff. Again, simple, easy design. Nothing too crazy here. Same thing, simple, boring kind of door card, but it works and it does its job. Bigger door here so you get more cup holders. Manual seat on this side right here. Grab the lever, roll it. There's your seat setup. And we do get here a covered up right here. Now this one is smaller than the one in the LT because they put this insert in it in its dash, because the dash is different. But you do get a very small little cubby here. This door insert takes up a lot of room of that, but you do get it there, and then you get this one right here like that. We'll dive into this stuff when we get on the other side. Get a grab handle right there too as well. Functional, capable. That's what this truck is all about. Functional and capable. That is where this thing shines. And they dress it up and put some good looks on it too, which kind of wins all the way around. So we come over here. Let's look at the payload numbers right off the bat for you. We're coming in at 1,828 pounds of payload. There is your stickers if you're interested what axle weights you can put on this and how that's going to be. We get power seat on this side, but notice here, this console in the middle. Love this. This serves as a seat, so you can have another seat. They got one all the way back, but this is another seat right here. Plus we have another console in underneath here. So you get a console here, which is also, as you see the key on the front, is lockable, so you can lock this. And then you got a little lever tab right here I gotta grab, and it pulls this down. Hang on, one-handed here, there we go. Bring this down and we get this amazing console on here. Okay, storage on the top, little pockets, 2 cup holders, and we get a big storage right here on the inside for you as well too. So you get all that set up in there and a business card holder. So they do this thing very well. Let's jump in it. And here we go, simple analog gauges. Does it get better than that? I love that. That to me is pure beauty. The little screen is fine. I have no problem with the little bitty screen, 5.3 V8. But I have 0 problems with the screen on this being a smaller screen. It's still touchscreen. It still does whatever I need to. I can hit anything on there. I can change things, whatever I want. That's all I need. I don't care about this thing. Pocket up there, double shelf pocket, which is nice. Air conditioning vents, your radio button for your tuning buttons, and your home button, which will take your screen back to home right there for you. Simple call button, easy peasy. Climate controls, knobs, simple, just like we want. We like it. Here's all your controls. My complaint is that this button here should be put over here where this button at the first one, instead of leaving this blank. So I can just go boom and fire this thing right up and have auto start turned off. You do get 12 volt here, beautiful, right there. We do not get a trailer brake in it. You got 2 USBs and you have a 120 volt right there too. So they do it well. Swinging over here, this is the side. Here it's simple, I mean very simple controls on here. Nothing too crazy. Here we get your trailer backup assist. You get 4 auto, 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, and you get the G80 rear locker. 4 auto, basically standard in almost every Chevy truck, I think now. Love it, the way they do this. So simple, capable, functional, and basically affordable too. But notice, hard plastics on the dash, kept simple, easy to clean, and well done. But that is going to wrap up your a look at your, we're going to leave this running because like I said, I'm going to do a comparison video between these two to show those differences. And but there it is for you, kind of showing you. That is the Z71 Trailboss in simple, affordable. Now, if you're wondering the differences between this and this LT Trailboss, which is basically the same exact truck, I'm going to combine that basically into this next video I'm going to record, because I'm going to do this one versus RST, which is basically this truck in a street version, but interior wise it's identical. This and this are basically identical trucks inside. So watch that video, that'll be coming out real soon for you. Questions, comments, anything you got, put them below. Thanks for watching.